we get to the SmackDown Live main event, a steel cage SmackDown Women's Championship match. The first of its kind ever in SmackDown history, between the defending champion Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch. An alright match. They did not give them a ton of time. They had 2 commercial breaks. They had like 10 minutes maybe, but I think a majority of those minutes were consumed by commercials. But it was still a good match from what we saw. They tried hard. They did not feel out of place at all in the main event slot. I think they very much deserve that slot in the final spot on the show. But in the end, as we all expected, what happened? La Luchadora gets involved. She shows up at the cage door, and then she proceeds to attack Becky Lynch and aid Alexa Bliss in retaining her title. She gets demasked, and it is none other than the returning Mickie James, who is now back on SmackDown Live. So it's been reported/rumored for a while now that after her strong showing at TakeOver Toronto 2 months ago, she'd be offered a contract, and indeed she was. And it was rumored about a month ago she was SmackDown bound in January, and it's January 2017. She showed up as the masked individual and is now a heel, seemingly aligned with Alexa Bliss on SmackDown. So I think it's great. Becky on Raw, or rather Mickie on Raw, would be cool for the matches she could have with Bayley or, with Sasha Banks and Charlotte, but they're so wrapped up in all this other shit right now. There's only really 4 women on that roster other than Alicia Fox, who doesn't really wrestle more often than not. They have Bayley, Charlotte, Nia, Sasha. It's whatever. Just leave it at that. But no, I thought this was decent. I thought this was really, I thought the stuff they're doing on Raw is decent. I thought the stuff they're doing on SmackDown right now with the women is great. Mickie James, the whole reveal was great. People pop for it. It's going to be hard for people to boo her as the heel right now because she's coming back for the first time on the main roster in almost, how many years? 7 years? It's been a long time, so people are going to want to cheer her, but she has the tools to be a great heel. We saw it in WWE early on in her career, and she never turned back into a heel after that, but she did turn heel in TNA towards the end, and she was a great fucking heel, and then she left, so it was kind of cut short. But I think she can have a great run on SmackDown, on the SmackDown women's roster, and Mickie James and Becky Lynch one-on-one at WrestleMania, sign me up. That sounds like a great match to me.